Good evening. We're back with more Marvel Snap. Beginning the evening at rank 85 and 3 cubes, and continuing to play the Miracle deck from the last video. I like this deck with Absorbing Man and Aero. It gives a lot of options for outplays. Start with Angela and go Bishop. Okay, we can just finish it off here. And it's useless. Alright, so gonna be Sarah here. Magic. So the plan will be Aero and then probably Absorbing Man to mid. Pretty good. Now Absorbing Man. Nova Killmonger. Okay. I should have snapped before the Aero play. Would have gotten me an extra cube. Same player. And this time we've got a very restricted board. Don't think I play anything here. That's odd. That's normal. Okay, that's actually very helpful. go Zabu, Sentinel. The other cards I think I'm going to need. Potentially I could play Nova and Killmonger here. Let's do that. Okay. Wonder if he's thinking about snapping himself or if he's thinking about folding. With the Mr. Negative deck, I don't mind waiting until the final turn because often their turn 6 play is so good that they'll call just about anything. Great. That's not helpful. But no problem. I'll play the Enchantress here, both to get it out of hand and to... Oh, well, do I want to play Zabu here? I get Enchantress later if I need to. Do I want any more Sentinels? I might. Okay, Shuri. The Cosmo could be a problem. Let's see where my opponent plays his first big card. Well, he can't play it on the Cosmo lane. So I can always Enchantress, Shang-Chi, Absorbing Man, the Isle of Silence, and probably win. This should do it. He's got initiative. Let's see it. Yep. This is why Absorbing Man is in the deck. And Absorbing Man is necessary to beat the Shuri Zero because of this situation where they usually have big cards on 2 lanes. As usual, I never emote back because I don't want to give away that I am not a bot. Coming from a poker background, no free information. This hand is not that good for the end game. I may need something like double Enchantress or Enchantress Absorbing Man or something like that to win if he's playing Dino. Okay, he just played Shang-Chi. That's good for me. Alrighty, so what do I do here? Oh, we're going Nova. I know I'm going to play Shang-Chi somewhere. I don't think he's going to play his big card at Atalan. Let's go... Oh, okay. He just didn't draw a big card. Probably a Dino deck that didn't draw Dino. Or maybe he did and he just didn't think he could win 2 lanes. Oh, there's the new location. I was so happy to see it go. But at least people won't all be playing Lockjaw with Leech and Thanos Leech. That was a very grindy meta for 2 days. I may go ahead and fill up the raft with Sarah there on turn 5. I like it. He's playing Shuri. Alternately, I could Aero. Then next round, Absorbing Man Killmonger. Do I like that better? Actually, I kind of do. I like that. Let's do that. It's not very good against Zola, though. So I don't think I'll be able to snap. If he's got Taskmaster, I win. If he has Zola, I don't win. Okay, there's his Aero. Yep, the usual. I like this deck. I think it's capable of getting to infinite in this meta. It's gonna 4 or 8 cube Shuri 0 reasonably often. And when you're losing to Shuri 0, it'll be fairly obvious. Do we beat Death Wave? Eh. It's not that good against Wave. I don't think I really have a winning play here unless he plays something big. And then I can Shang-Chi it next turn. Like Shang-Chi Absorbing Man next turn. Yeah, no Killmonger for the 1/6. I don't have a winning play here. My board is too constrained. If I could like Absorbing Man Shang-Chi. Or maybe Shang-Chi Absorbing Man is the play. Where do I end up if I destroy stuff with this play? I think I win on differential barely. I'll go to showdown. Oh, he didn't play. He didn't play death. Bummer. I think it was worth the gamble though. Oh, we tied. I forgot about Mysterio. I always forget about Mysterio. Okay, well that was definitely worth it because if he played Death and She-Hulk, I would win. Aero, we just tie, so that's fine. Given my own cost reduction, this deck's probably just fine against Deathwave. Just always have to account for the Aero, which I'm not very good at. That's one of my greatest weaknesses in this game, is being mindful of Aero. I'm going to wait and play Mysterio after Bishop. Got the Aero Absorbing Man combo if I get ahead. I got Shang-Chi to deal with that if my opponent has initiative at the end. Dracula. Well, without any cost reduction, my Aero Absorbing Man to like Stark Tower isn't that good because my opponent could play Mjolnir anywhere and it will buff Thor. I would need to be able to Aero Absorbing Man Killmonger, so I think I have to play Sarah.
All systems go.
Well, the play here is going to be Shang-Chi Absorbing Man. And hope that he plays something else big. I think it's worth going to Showdown. He is playing a big card deck because of the Dracula, that's how I know that. So there's a reasonable chance this does win. Of course, he could do goofy stuff like Aero or Magneto or whatever, and I would lose. Come on, something big. Okay. Okay. All good. I don't know if I should be snapping on these plays or not. My opponent's plays haven't been that strong, so maybe it would just scare them. No, Zabu. Wish Nova had gotten hit instead. At least it wasn't Sarah. Is this just standard death wave? Probably. I don't think my opponent is playing Zoo. Yeah, death wave. I may just throw away the Nova here. to pop Vormir. Not sure I'll have a good opportunity to do it later. I may need all of my mana later for like a Aero Killmonger play or something like that. Oh, he Killmongered his own guys, okay. So there's been 4 cards destroyed. Do I need Absorbing Man in order to win this? I may. I don't have a good arrow play. I'm only ahead at 1 lane. So it's going to be Sarah. Let's go Wave or Arrow and Sentinel. This doesn't beat his arrow. That's fine. That's fine. Winning a lot tonight. Just beating the Death Wave and Shuri 0 decks. They're actually better matchups for this deck than the constant stream of Lockjaw Thanos decks. Though I was able to make some progress against those as well. Now it's a Mindscape game. Slow us down a little bit. So normally I would not play Nova here, but I don't want to give it to my opponent, so it's a Mindscape. Gonna have to play Shang-Chi early as well. It's all about playing for 1 cube in a Mindscape game, basically. Limit what you're giving to your opponent, make the best plays on the board you can, and then someone will concede on turn 6. I think we're in a mirror match. I think my play next turn is Mysterio Killmonger. It's possible I should be snapping on this Shang-Chi play. But it's also possible, perhaps even likely, my opponent is going to do the same thing. No? Interesting. Can I draw Absorbing Man? Ah, okay. I wish I'd drawn Aero. What, do I actually wish I'd drawn Aero? I don't know that Aero would be that good, actually. Guess my best play is just Killmonger, Killmonger. That's 7 power. He's got 5 power in his hand, though. So it's not me that gets the 1 cube. I would have played this game completely different if it wasn't for Mindscape. So would my opponent, though. Ooh, Fisk Tower, and I've got Aero. Looks good. Got Killmonger for that. Oops. Okie dokie. I don't want to buff my Angela before handing it over, though. Do I play Aero on turn 5 or turn 6? Oh, he's handing me Electro. Can I still win? No, I'm just gonna play another Sentinel. Oh no, I was relying on that. Well, still play Aero here. And hopefully draw Absorbing Man. It's way less good now. Of all the cards that Jubilee could pull. Oh, that didn't matter.
All systems go.
We'll give it a try if he's just gonna play one big card. We'll go to Showdown. Often these ramp decks do just play one big card. I don't beat Odin though. Unless Scarlet Witch changes Dark Tower into like par with no name or something. It's not Odin. And it is just one big card. It's Magneto. I still win. The odds were stacked against that one. I think that's a good place to end the video. I like this deck a lot. I think this is capable of going to infinite. We'll see. I've said that before about decks and then it didn't happen. So I would not take it for granted that any deck is going to go to infinite until it does. But I think this is a very good version of Miracle Sarah. The Absorbing Man seems very necessary to me to copy Shang-Chi sometimes. And it's very good copying Aero sometimes as well. Aero seems very good in this deck, gives a lot of options. I think the deck is very good against the Shuri Zero and Deathwave meta. It was so-so against the crazy Lockjaw Thanos meta from the last 2 days, but I did still gain from rank, I don't know, 83 or whatever up to 85, so I think it's pretty good against everything. But we'll see how it does going forward. So, thank you for watching.